You guys want to know a secret? There is a phobia that Chloe and her family have been feeling a lot. The phobia that Chloe and her family have is arachnophobia, which is a phobia of spiders, an intense and irrational phobia of spiders, those little hairy, black, and icky creatures that are like incredibly scary. I don't even know which one's even more scarier, tarantulas or spiders, but I'm gonna say both because they're both icky and scary. Bugs are icky. And here's a bit of a question. I bet some of you guys are curious about how did Chloe experience her fear of spiders? Well, I'll tell you that spiders really do drive Chloe up the wall. Mostly intense like a spider. So I'm about to show you guys about how much Chloe doesn't like spiders. Back then, way before Chloe got me and her plushies, one time she was laying on that sunlight thing that hangs and swings a little bit, and sometimes every now and then, Chloe would see a little tiny, light tan color, ugly, creepy spider that slowly comes down on its web, and its little legs are moving, and it's scary. It's so scary, you know that? That is terrifying. And sometimes Chloe and her family would see different spiders that terrified them. And the best one that they didn't see so far is Daddy Longlegs. Ugh. Daddy Longlegs just creep me out too. Seriously, I'll tell you guys, spiders are really horrible. Including the ones in Minecraft, both regular and cave spider. And here's the thing. Chloe also remembers one time she and her family saw a spider on the window of the front door, and her dad squished it with a boot. And let me tell you something. The stomach of it exploded. Like, literally blew. It popped after he did that, and it was, like, all over the window. I know that's gross. Too much information. I'm sorry. And here's another worst part. One time, Chloe saw a spider next to the garage door, and her mother, dad, and sister went to him and saw it, and her mother went, "Oh my gosh, we are house invade." So we had to put it in a little container, shake it up, and put it outside and squish it. And then ever since then, spiders really scared Chloe and her family. Spiders are like the most ugliest little bug creatures that Chloe ever saw in her entire life. Oh, and here's another thing. One time there was a few spiders in the kitchen. They were like on the ceiling or something. And guess what? You won't believe this one either. A spider crawled onto Chloe's arm, on her sleeved arm, and over the iPad, and it shrieked Chloe and made her throw her iPad. But don't worry, she did not actually throw the iPad. She went, "Lit!" The good news is that the iPad didn't break, though, which is good. Chloe's dad just advised her not to throw the iPad, even when she's scared. So that's what Chloe will do from now on. So don't worry about the iPad. The iPad's not shattered or anything. It's all okay. But seriously, this is just showing you guys about how much Chloe doesn't like spiders. Ugh. Spiders are really, really, really icky. Chloe and her family have arachnophobia, which is a phobia of spiders. And me and the racers have our own phobias too. Me and the Winter Gang have a phobia of the dark, which is called nyctophobia. The Tuner Gang don't really have a phobia, but Rancis would sometimes go through a little bit of clusterphobia, which is a phobia of tight spaces. And the SR Trio, Vanellope Taffin, and Candlehead, they have a phobia of heights. And I think it's called acrophobia, which is a phobia of heights. There's like different kinds though. And let me tell you something. This one phobia of clowns, it has to be the worst though. Ugh, I hate clowns. And you may know something. Chloe just noticed that one of the little club members named Little Kelly, she once said that clowns scare her so bad. So I think she has claustrophobia, which is a phobia of clowns. Seriously, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about claustrophobia. It's really bad. I mean, Chloe doesn't really have that, though. And so, yeah. Phobias happen if you have a traumatic experience with it, and that's when they happen. It's kind of like how, in Total Drama Revenge of the Island, Brick was said that he doesn't like the dark, which means that he had nyctophobia. Well, as a matter of fact, nobody likes the dark, though. And ever since me and the Winter Gang were plugged in, we hated the dark. With the creeps and the who's there and what's that. even Snow has been experiencing it a lot, that the dark scares her so bad. But seriously, spiders have to be like the most scariest one. Because of their 8 legs, 8 eyes, they're hairy, they're sometimes black and brown, and they're icky. Ugh. At least, and that's how you have it. Now you know how Chloe is scared of spiders. I know some of it might have grossed you guys out a little bit. I'm sorry. Ever since then, spiders have really scared Chloe and her family. Tell me in the comment section, if you guys were to see a spider, would it scare you though? And would it cause you that phobia? Just tell me in the comment section, because I would like to know. And if you have any other phobias, you can let me know. So anyways, that's all I want to tell you. So that's all for the story. So thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. And keep away from those spiders.